Never be so devoted to somebody that you don't question their beliefs. You should question everything. But it just made me think, man, what the heck? Are we still in the 7th century where you can kill people in the name of God or religion or whatever? First, I want to say, what the hell is going on out there? I've been kind of struggling lately to figure out what to talk about with you guys. And I feel like it's part of my calling or part of my mission, whatever you want to call it, to do that sort of thing, to do this sort of thing. And I want to help people. I want to share wisdom and knowledge that I've gained over the years. I've been on this planet 65 years now. I haven't had a near-death experience. I don't channel Bashar or somebody like that. So I don't have some big exciting mystery. Although I do know some mysteries, and I've had some spiritual experiences that are quite profound. I've actually shared them on this channel in the past. Here, maybe I should share again since I kind of took a break for quite a while. And I'm wondering who my target audience is, I guess. I like different channels, like I love Next Level Soul with Alex. I like a lot of the stuff that he does. Some of it doesn't resonate with me. I'm not expecting everything that I talk about to resonate with everybody, but I guess I'm searching for my tribe, so to speak. Anyways, so today I'm just kind of doing this vlog style, and I just decided to turn the camera on and start talking and see what comes up. So I live near the Boise, Idaho area, and there's a trial in the news about some folks that they're a Mormon or LDS offshoot group. And they were actually members of the mainstream church, but they were kind of doing their own thing. And they thought it was their mission to gather the 144,000, and one of them was kind of the prophet and so on. And anyways, one thing led to another, and they had this scale of light and dark, and they were judging people on these scales. And the so-called prophet guy, his name is Chad Daybell and Lori Vallow Daybell. You may have heard of him in the news. And I don't usually follow stuff like that, but this kind of cropped up on my feed, and I've watched a few clips here and there. I'm not really following it per se. But anyways, that was my what the hell's going on out here? Because these people, they justified killing her 2 kids and his wife so that they could get married and gather the 144,000 and buy land and do all this kind of crazy stuff. We hear a lot about there's a change coming, and I say the change has been happening all along. It never ceases to amaze me how people can justify killing in the name of God or religion or whatever you want to call it. These folks were prepping for the end of the world. Some of the headlines were doomsday prophet murders and so on and so forth. There's a lot of people that are preppers and that believe some of this stuff that's kind of on the fringe. It makes me wonder what pushes some people over the edge and allows them to justify murder. That's just crazy. There has to be some sort of a mental break at some point, I guess. Because a lot of people will have these fringe beliefs, but they don't, take it to this point and kill somebody over it. I was listening to one lawyer guy, and he said it was just about power and money. And he's kind of right in a way, because she was a good-looking gal, and they got the insurance money from killing his ex-wife. They rushed the funeral. They got married, I don't know, a couple weeks after her funeral, that kind of thing. But what were they thinking? That the kids disappeared, and they kept saying, "Oh, we know where they're at. They're okay. Everything's going to be fine." It's like, did they think that was just going to make it all go away? I don't know. Finally, the grandparents filed a complaint with law enforcement, and a judge ordered her to present the kids, and she never did. I'm sorry, I did not mean to get so deep into this. I don't know, I might edit some of it out, but we'll see. Anyways, she's in prison, and his trial is going on right now in Boise, and so that's why it's in the news, and it popped up. And it's been on my mind, and it's like, it's not something I really planned on talking about, but here we are. So I guess maybe since I talk about it, it'll kind of get it out of my system. Anyways, so my message would be careful, folks. Be careful about what you believe and who you follow. Never be so devoted to somebody that you don't question their beliefs. You should question everything. And this is the danger of being involved in a religion. And like I said, not everybody who believes in some of these outer fringe things, in fact, most people that believe in some of these things that are considered outer and fringe don't go this route, go down this path and kill people and do stuff, and justify it in the name of their beliefs or their religion or what have you. So, but be careful is all I'm saying. Just be careful out there. Does that sound familiar? Anyways, I'm not trying to disparage anybody's beliefs. And like I said, even if something is considered fringe beliefs, most people don't go down this route. But it just made me think, man, what the heck? Are we still in the 7th century where you can kill people in the name of God or religion or whatever? It's like, come on, folks, we're waking up. But some people aren't. So, whenever there's a change happening or a shift, whatever you want to call it, there's two sides to it, or there's a split, and I talked about the new earth versus the old earth. And this is the split. The split is consciousness. So we have a group of people that are rising in consciousness, and we have a group of people that aren't rising in consciousness. And some of them seem to be devolving back into the, 17th century. And this is humanity's legacy, unfortunately, in some cases. Question everything. Question all your beliefs. Even your most sacred belief, question it. Don't be afraid to question it. If you believe in God or source or whatever, God's not going to punish you for questioning it. You punish your kids for questioning stuff that they don't understand? Hell no. That was my what the hell's going on out here rant, I guess you could call it. This is my vlog. I'm not going to put no fancy editing on it. I'll probably edit a few things on it. I don't even know if I'm going to put music on it. We'll see. We'll see, my friends. I did want to ask you, what do you guys want me to talk about? So, I've had up to 400 people watch these videos, which isn't a lot compared to what some other people do, but enough people watching these things. Maybe some of you could give me some suggestions on what you would like to hear me talk about, or ask me some questions, that kind of thing. I thought about doing a podcast. That just doesn't feel right to me right now. I don't know. That could change in the future. Like, I love what Alex is doing at Next Level Soul. That's great, and he's having some great people on there, like Greg Braden, for instance, some very popular people. But, and he's had psychics and channelers and historians. Robert Grant, I love some of the stuff. In fact, he introduced me to Robert Grant. I had never heard of him. And I've been on this esoteric journey, I guess you could call it, for pretty near 30 years or more. I'm searching on how to fulfill what I believe is my mission: to help people, help heal, to teach, to awaken. And those are all general terms. There's different ways of doing that, and there's different avenues that people are doing that in. Anyways, so this is off the cuff, and I may do more of these off the cuff. We'll see. And maybe I just need to give it more time, before I start getting more views, that kind of thing. And we'll go from there. All right, my friends, have a great day, and I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and ring that bell so that you don't miss what's coming out. Take a look at some of my other videos and share them around if it resonates with you. All right. Peace out.